So it was Nicolas Raggio and Luis Basare. Let's go, 6 laps now, we're up and racing. El Fagali has the lead into turn number 1 as the rest of the field follow on closely behind. It's 3 wide and around the outside. Oh, and there was a little bit of contact there. Was that Kai Johnson running very wide? And into the barriers. That is Marco, I think that might have been white race suit Minjae Lee. We'll have to have a look. We can't see the number just yet. It was the Japanese driver Ryushi Sawada, and he's got back in the car and he's gone. Incredible.
It's amazing. These kids
they
bounce. They
yes.
bounce. Yeah, not so much the older ones we saw a couple yesterday, but yeah, these ones get straight back in it.
Ryu says, okay, well, get head down. Let's try and pick up a couple of places. Down towards turn number 12 we go. It is Jacob Ashcroft, I think, with the race lead. Sebastian Mins is there in second place. It looks like a British one too. Christopher El Fagali has dropped back a little bit. He's in third position. It is Ashcroft, Mins and Fagali, but we've seen Christopher El Fagali. He won't be fazed by this. He's got 2 wins out of 2. Now, he's not going to take any risks, but he's got the confidence, and look at the slipstream.
Yeah, you'll see that the leader had probably a 2 kart length gap coming onto the grid, but it's already gone by the time they get around the first turn.
And of course, then you've got to defend, and that is Sebastian Mins now into the race lead with the orange crash helmet. So you're looking there, you're thinking on the screen, well, that driver in front, he's got a very strange driving style. Well, there's a reason behind it. When he was younger, he broke his neck on a trampoline, and it's healed, and that's the way it's healed. So he just has to use it with that neck lean. I thought it was because he'd grown up watching Mark Kimbler race, because that's Mark Kimbler's style, but no, that is the thing. So he's from an Anglo-Belgian driver, Sebastian Mins, but it shows that, again,
karting's safer than trampolining.
Exactly, go karting for your birthday. Kids don't go to a trampoline park. That's up the hill, lap 2 out of 6. All 36 drivers, Sawada still in there. He only lost 10 seconds on that lap, and 5 of those seconds were spent while he was sitting in the dirt. Incredible.
Yeah, and I think some of the older kids or the adults even can learn from that, get back in.
Yep.
Sometimes a bit of drama with crashes, but big kudos to him to get back straight into it.
I know why he did the stretches on the stage this morning.
Oh, okay,
he was the Team Japan member on the stage doing the Deb workout with me. I noticed you walked past him or get involved, but he flew out of his car because he's limbered up. He's back in and racing again. That's why you should all do it. Kai Johnson sets the fastest lap of the race for Team USA. He's there in 4th position.
He's on the lead pack now as well, so you'll see the 4 have pulled away from the others.
And Fagali with the red race suit has moved into P2. It's now Mins back to 3rd. So it's Jacob Ashcroft leading, Fagali 2nd, Mins 3rd, Johnson 4th, and then a gap back to Alwa Girardet, Travis Teo and Chenzi Garcia 5th, 6th and 7th. Gasparovic is 8th. Then it's Pinzon 9th, Saranki 10th, Basire 11th. Then followed by Tezuka, Rogovski, Shi, the Longchamp, Tucker, Korn, Komakidze, Carson, Kaplikas, Nishida, Najar, Bayerjon, Simeonova, and Paul Schern. On that 4 out of 6 as a move for the lead. So Sebastian Mins back into the lead. So Mins had a problem pretty much of his own making, but in the last heat he went from 2nd to 17th in the last lap. So he has a greater reason than Ashcroft and Fagali to win. He also has more of a reason not to make the same mistake. How do you balance that between being aggressive but not being over aggressive? Because at this point you've had 1 bad race, a second one could eliminate you from contention.
It's tough. You have to juggle that, but also sometimes when you try and be careful, that's when you get in more trouble. So they're probably just full push, and you'll see now it's actually the front pack is now 6 or 7 of them. So this will happen, and that's because they're all battling.
Yep, Ashcroft checks over his shoulder. Mins in 2nd. I think Fagali is back to 4th position, so that is Kai Johnson, I believe, up into Travis Teo. Malaysia's Travis Teo, one of the surprise packages, and this is a perfect example of the beauty of this event, as we got a new race leader. Mins, mirror, signal, maneuver, new race leader. I think that might be Travis Teo. In 2nd place. We'll soon see as they come past. Oh, no, Jacob Ashcroft fighting back. It's Mins, it's Kai Johnson in 3rd position. And Johnson with the Team USA race suit. It's dried out. It was a bit wet this morning, so Kai wasn't using it. now he is. Oh, and there's...
They've both gone through. Oh, I think the leader's been a bit freight trained here. Oh.
And Ashcroft over the grass. He comes back on. Well, he comes back on. He's lost ground, but he hasn't. He's missed the corner, but he certainly hasn't gained the position. And I suppose that could have been worse. Let's have a little look.
Oh, there's a bit of a curb. Yes, just gone over the curb and then there's been contact.
Yeah, you get on the inside curve there at turn number 9, and it bounces the cart.
Especially these small carts. They don't run the curbs as well as the larger ones.
This is the 900mm chassis, which is the smaller of the carts. And we've got Fagali in second, Mins leading, Kai Johnson third, Travis Teo fourth. And again, that incident, the driver didn't deliberately try and offset. He just bounced over the curb into Ashcroft's path. Jacob Ashcroft is there in 7th place. We're on the last lap, and look at that, the top 7 are still together. Christopher El Fagali, wow, once again he finds a way to the front of the field at the expense of Sebastian Mins, Kai Johnson, Travis Teo, Girardet, Garcia and Ashcroft, the lead group. Here comes Fagali through turn number 8. Oh, and that looked like Kai Johnson up over the back, and Kai Johnson now loses ground. Christopher El Fagali, though, when you're in a sweet spot, you're in a sweet spot. He's been first, second, third. He always finds somehow a way back to the race leader. Kai Johnson, I think, has got a problem.
Yeah, I think he went quite high on there then, so might have got some damage from that.
Yes, dislodged something. But Christopher El Fagali, it's going to be a perfect score. 3 out of 3. Lebanon's Christopher Fagali wins. Sebastian Min second. Malaysia, Travis Teo in 3rd place. Take a bow, Travis Teo. Alois Girardet is 4th. Ashcroft is 5th. I suppose after taking a little trip over the scenery, Ashcroft to be happy with P5, followed by Garcia, Johnson, Gasparovich, Basire, Rogowski, Tezuka, Saranki, Pinzon, Gage, Korn. Your driver, Tip, had a problem there. Zach Tucker didn't see what happened.
Yeah, he made his way up to just outside the top 10, and then that must have happened on the last couple of laps. So yeah, he's got a bit of work to do tomorrow.
Yes, I mean, so for those the drivers, those 36 mini-max drivers, that's their last heat done. They've now got their grid points. They will all be sitting nervously watching, waiting for this heat race to be finalised, and then the next one. One thing we talked about, we have Yvonne Simeonova. Let's have a look. This is obviously supported by the Praga chart. Very quickly, because I know we're going to have probably a couple of interviews. There's only 8 girls racing this year. Last year we had 14. Obviously, this isn't an event that you can just register to enter. You have to earn your tickets. Yeah. But 8 out of 394. Last year we got behind us in the commentary box. We've got the big looming figure of Matilda Olsen, who was the, on all the publicity of the event, because she was, raced in the E20 last year, double European champion. As one of the, probably one of the 21st century's top female kart racers, in the world, Tiff. What are we going to do about not getting more girls into the sport? Once they're in the sport, getting them to the front.
Well, I actually think it's just a numbers thing, and we do need more girls in the sport in order to get more up the top. The kart doesn't know whether it's being driven by female or male, and I'm a great believer in keeping them together. I don't believe in kind of segregation and having any kind of separate racing or anything like that. So I just think that it's just a numbers game, and we need to encourage more females, maybe just let them know that this is a sport they can do, and there's absolutely no reason why they can't win. And so to me it's just get the quantity in, and then the quality will come up.
Yeah, so we talk about inclusivity. I would probably we might have a winner, but the results up on your screens now. Instead of reading the results, the viewers back home, you can look at the results there. I'll tell you that inclusivity. Driver in the next race, Patricio Gallardo from Chile, has one hand.
Oh wow.
His has a fist, no fingers on his left hand. That is remarkable in terms, but it also proves motorsport as a whole. We've seen Alex Zanardi competing, paraplegic. We have steering wheel systems in karting as well, where if you have no use of your legs, if you're a paraplegic, then you can,
Yep.
race as well. Even at this event, he has earned his ticket here.
Yep.
He's beaten drivers, even though